Video requests that I've been getting, and it is what types of vegetables should you eat on a ketogenic diet. I'm going to go over my top ones that I personally like, but I think the best answer to that is find the ones that are the lowest in carbs that are nutrient dense. So I am just going to jump right into this because not all vegetables are created equal. So, you know, some are obviously higher in sugars, some of them have more carbs. So yeah, definitely take that into account when you are choosing your vegetables if you're living the low carb ketogenic lifestyle. I try to stay around 20 net carbs per day, and I do count my vegetables. I know some people say that you don't have to count your vegetables. I personally count my vegetables in that net carbs. So I try to stay at or below 20 net carbs and no more than 50 total carbs. So that's kind of my rule of thumb. I'm sure everybody's a little bit different on that rule, but that's personally what I like to stick to. So jumping right into these vegetables that I am going to recommend, and the first one is the leafy greens. Any kind of leafy greens, whether it be romaine, whether it be spinach, kale, chard, whatever. Leafy greens are so ridiculously healthy, and they have the potassium and the magnesium that your body is going to need on the ketogenic diet. A lot of these vegetables do. I'm not going to go into like the nutritional facts of all these vegetables. I'll let y'all kind of research that on your own. All these are very, very nutrient dense. Let me just put it to you that way. I'm just gonna go over the ones that I really like, and I'm going to give you how many carbs they have, but I'm going to give you their net carbs. So the carbs that I'm gonna give you with these vegetables are net carbs. They're not total carbs. So the first one, again, like I said, was the leafy greens. So let's just take spinach, for instance. You can have 1 cup of spinach and it's literally less than like 1 gram of net carbs. So you can have a lot of spinach. You could have a huge salad and not really have to worry about net carbs too much, which is amazing. But keep in mind, kale is a little bit on the higher end of the net carbs. So, but you know what? The thing is kale is so good for you. It's so nutrient dense. Like, I wouldn't steer away from kale just because it does have a few more net carbs. So definitely keep that in mind as well. My next one is bok choy. So bok choy, again, is very nutrient dense, and the net carbs that you're gonna get for bok choy is 4 net carbs per cup, which isn't bad. I personally love bok choy. Throw that bok choy in some butter and saute that up, and it is really, really good. So the next one is broccoli. So your cruciferous vegetables are just as important as your leafy greens. They all have a wide variety of vitamin and minerals that your body needs as well, including the magnesium and the potassium. Magnesium and potassium is really important on the ketogenic diet. But 1 cup of broccoli is going to give you a whopping 4 net carbs. So enjoy your broccoli and your cruciferous vegetables as well, y'all. My next one, or my number 4, is asparagus. I personally love asparagus, and asparagus is like a powerhouse vegetable for sure. For every 1 cup, and that would be like cutting them into pieces, gives you 2 net carbs, which is not bad at all for the health benefits that it is giving you. So number 5 on my list would be avocados. I personally don't like avocados. I wish I did. Trust me, I tried to make myself like them and it did not work out in my favor. But for a half of an avocado, it gives you about 1 net carb. They are a little bit higher on total carbs, but honestly, they're so good for you. And their macro ratios are the bomb. So don't steer away from avocados at all. If you guys like them, definitely add them into your diet. My number 6 is celery, y'all. I love celery. So for 1 cup of celery, it gives you 1 net carb, which again, that's not bad at all. It's giving you the nutrients that y'all need. My number 7 is mushrooms. So mushrooms gives you 1 net carb for 1 cup. Definitely eat mushrooms, y'all, because mushrooms is another powerhouse food. So definitely add those into your diet. My next one is zucchini. For every 1 cup of zucchini, it gives you 3 net carbs. And there is so much you can do with zucchini. I mean, they're healthy. You can spiral them and make them into zucchini noodles. I like to kind of hollow them out and make like taco boats out of them. And zucchini is seriously my favorite vegetable. I can eat zucchini raw. I love zucchini. Number 9 would be cabbage. For every 1 cup of cabbage, it gives you 3 net carbs. And I know I've said this over and over, but cabbage is another powerhouse food. Cabbage has so many nutrients, it's not even funny. Definitely make sure you're adding cabbage into your diet because it will do a body good, y'all. My number 10 is cauliflower. Cauliflower is another one of those things that you can do just about anything with, and for 1 cup, it gives you a whopping 3 net carbs as well. So, I mean, I like making, a lot of times I don't make it. Let's not go there, Misty. But a lot of times I like buying the cauliflower rice, and I do like cooking it up like rice. I like to make like a Chinese fried rice with it, and I don't know, cauliflower you can just do so many things with. It's so good and it's so nutritious, so definitely don't pass that one up on the shelves for sure. My number 11 and my last one, even though I think I'm gonna add a couple, but anywho, my number 11 is Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are, again, another powerhouse food, so nutritious, so nutrient dense, so good for your body, has so many vitamins and minerals, and it gives you a whopping 4 net carbs for 1 cup. Take those stinkers, throw the olive oil on there, salt and pepper, throw a little like Parmesan cheese, and oh my gosh, so good, y'all. I mean, seriously, every day, try to get in as many of these vegetables as you can a day. It's just so important, and it'll keep you regular, and it'll keep you healthy. It'll give you the magnesium and the potassium and all the nutrients that your body is looking for and your body is craving. So don't steer away from vegetables on a ketogenic or a low carb lifestyle, y'all, because your body needs it. Another one too, just to kind of throw these in there, is garlic and onions. They are a little bit higher in carbs, but they're so good for you guys. I would not steer away from them because they have such amazing health benefits. But that's all I have for you guys today.